Hello, I'm back again with the Margarete Miller Collaging Challenge number 13. It is this time, I think. And I did a little bit of prepping, so I kind of planned out where I want most of the stuff to be. The prompts were a poem, and I chose this one from this number of Arizona Highways. It's a 1977, and I've cut into it already, so I'm not gonna be showing it anymore now because it's pretty hacked up by now. But on the last page of it, on the cover of the magazine, on the last page of it, there was this poem. And they used to publish poems, from what I see in the earlier numbers as well. But I liked this one for this prompt. I'm doing it in my journal again, so I'm going to be journaling around it later on. And the prompts were a poem, a bird, a measuring device or a measuring... I'm not sure what the exact word was, but I've decided not to go for measuring tape or something like that, a ruler. I've decided to go for this watch that measures time. I thought it blends in well with a poem, which is a poem by Louise E. Weber, and it says, "I may inhabit worlds in time to come, of finer substance, born of farther suns. A greater glory I may one day see, but oh, today, dear earth, how I love thee." And I thought it was appropriate, it was cute, to add this time measuring device next to it somewhere. Not exactly set on where everything should be by now. Another prompt is piece of an envelope. So I'm going to be sticking this somewhere. And then we have the stitching, and I won't be doing this here and now, and I'm actually considering just drawing the stitching, so that will probably be done off screen later. And then a rubber stamp, and like I said the last time that was a prompt, I don't really have a lot of rubber stamps. I'm just gonna start gluing things now. So I am trying to find out how to set up this little tripod of mine so that it looks better. The videos are shot from a better angle. Not sure how I'm succeeding, but this is something I'm trying out now, so if it's shaking a lot, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I won't do this setup again if it proves to be too shaky. So I was thinking about putting this bird somewhere here, but I think I might want the tail to get off the page a little bit. I like the idea of that. So maybe I stick them here after all. And this was also, well, I'm gonna put that a bit higher above. So just the tail would be sticking down. I'm gonna add a bit more glue here so that it sticks to the page better. Also to cover up the uneven tear that I made on this side. I was imagining these like so, but now that I've seen I kind of want to keep this shape though, so this will be above the title after all. And so the entire collage would, in a sense, frame the poem. And I think that makes for a nicer composition than hiding it, because I like the text. At least I like this. I like the first line, "I may inhabit worlds in time to come." I don't know why. That just sounds like a nice line for me. So I don't want to cover that up. So a piece of an envelope, that's 1, 2, 3 prompts. I cut this out from the same page just because I really liked it and I thought that they should be kept together, the bottom and the top of the page. So this was the top of the page and then this was in the bottom. In the middle was like the blue sky and more outlines of rocky formations. And I mean, that's why we love Arizona Highway, right? It's just beautiful scenery. So I wanted to keep a bit more of that for this collage. And it does feel a bit more interesting to me than the past 2 weeks that I've done. Okay, so something like that. And this is gonna be a short one. I'm just doing this challenge now because I probably won't have the time next week. So this is the stamp. I already mentioned, I believe, before that I don't really own a lot of stamps. So I just didn't want to repeat the same stamp as before, and this is basically the only other stamp that I own. At this moment, at least. So I'm gonna make it like a little bush that is growing from that rock. And then again, I'll give it time to dry. It's probably gonna dry off after a while. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cover it in clear tape. And that is the bird, the poem, the watch. This is the piece of an envelope and the stamp. It did smudge a little bit, so I'm not exactly sure whether it will dry, but it is what it is. It will dry. Okay, that's a good conclusion. So I will probably on this side draw stitching as well. I was thinking about stitching the paper with this, but the thread is very thin and I've done that a couple of times before and I don't think it will hold. I might try it though, but I won't definitely do it now. And I'll probably not be filming for a while now, but maybe next weekend or the weekend after that I might come up with something else. And thank you for watching. Bye.